Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh yeah.
All right, guys, we're live.
Hey! What's up, y'all?
What's
up, guys?
Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Garrett,
Philip,
Chris,
and we are Reflection of Flesh from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Fucking ow!
And we have Fran here as well.
I am here and I'm hiding, so you guys get to hear my voice, but you don't get to see my face. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Sorry.
We're all right.
say what?
Yes.
Having camera issues.
Rob, you didn't say you had ISO drops, dude. Come on, man.
I swear he saved that just for me. I swear he did.
Well, fucking duh.
So how you guys doing?
Good. You? Everything good?
I'm doing the best I can at the moment. And I'm again sorry it's not face to face, guys. I've got some technical difficulties going on with my camera, so you get to hear my big mouth instead of seeing my face too.
That
So it's
works.
okay.
That works.
It all works.
So you guys have been busy as hell this year.
Yeah, we have.
You guys have been hitting some tour after tour. You want to talk about it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
First one was back in October. Rolled all the way through Halloween on the first. We did some stuff with Battlecross and convalescence and breathing process, whatnot. But since then, beginning of the year, we've done about 53 shows.
Damn.
Covered, saying that whole time, about 25,000 miles of traveling.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oy.
It was a
Damn.
lot. Yeah, and
Boy is the word.
February to March, we did a tour with Bound by Years, which was just like a straight shot down south to Texas over to Florida, and then just a month, not even a month, 2 months ago, we did a 45-day tour that went essentially all the way around the Horn with Convalescence and Necronomicon. Yeah, absolutely.
I really wish I would have caught you guys when you guys came out here to West Chicago. I couldn't get off work. I was pissed. I missed so many shows.
Yeah, WC Social Club.
Yes.
that was a good one because it was snowing. It was snowing still for some reason, somehow, some way, knowing our luck. We've got the worst luck when it comes to inclement weather. Yeah, rain, storms, snow, whatever you got
Texas,
to throw at
the
us.
last tour of the derecho that we hit, and we almost got blown off the road.
Yeah. It's all part of the gig.
Yep.
So, what were some of your favorite moments from the Convalescent tour?
Mm-hmm.
You guys literally went all over the damn place with that. That was killer.
Boise.
Boise fucks hard. yeah. That was a sleeper show for sure. I mean, obviously, I'm more inclined to vote for Knoxville. Knoxville was probably one of the best shows as far as turnout and actual venue. Because, when you're on the road like that, it doesn't really matter what the stage looks like. You're gonna play the show regardless. But it's just like green room. What's the green room look like? And yeah, the concourse in Knoxville was proper as fuck. I can swear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of
in the joint too, so
it was super cool. It was a cool. I vote Knoxville. You said Boise.
Boise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boise was really good.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
After that $20 TA Taco Bell, wasn't really planning on much.
Anything was going to make you feel better.
$20 Taco Bell. Hopefully that was after the show, not during.
Yeah, do not go to a Taco Bell or any fast food place, at that matter, that's attached to a truck stop because you're going to get fucking taxed. Yeah.
Oh, you get the 2 for 1 on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Well,
maybe 3 for 1.
well, at least most of them have showers, so you're good.
Oh no, yeah, that's why we're there. Yeah, we need the shower for sure.
Yeah, the truck stops.
I want to get some tacos. Wait a minute, this is going to be $20 for fucking what?
Isn't that the Crave Pack? It's
No.
like 10 tacos.
No,
Oh,
It's 3 tacos,
No.
quesadilla.
I was going to say.
Oh, it was a separate food truck. Oh yeah, they're gonna jack that shit up. They're gonna charge $2-3 per taco, if not more.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to pay for their gas to park there too.
Got to pay for the Jenny.
Too funny. All right, Rob, you want to go first? I'll let him. I always overtalk and I lose track, so I'm gonna let him ask you guys a couple questions first.
Sure.
I guess I'll start off with some of the standard questions.
Mhm.
What do you guys want to leave as your legacy as a person, not as a musician?
Who wants to go first?
Phil?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I would have to say, legacy-wise,
Yeah.
I'd have to say, straightforward, honest, to the point. Leaving nothing really unturned. You know what I mean? Just being who I am, and just what I say is what I mean, and kind of like straight from the heart, I guess. There's really no punches pulled. What you get is what you get.
All right.
I'd elaborate on that too. Very, very straightforward. Obviously, these guys know just from dealing with me. I'll fucking say it. If it needs to be said, I'll do it.
I'll fucking say it.
But yeah, no, there's no reason to bullshit anything. Just be real. Stay humble. Another thing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like when you're stuck in like a little area of the country, you can get a little ahead of yourself. So just remind yourself that you're a very small fragment of what's actually going on in the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel like when it comes to legacy, over musicianship, just like these guys said, staying humble, passing along the same message of like unity, because like the metal community is such a unique group of people. We're all fucking freaks. We're all weirdos. But like for whatever reason, when we're all collectively in the same spot, and the music's fucking hit, everybody's right there. There's no barriers. Everybody is on the same fucking page. You can catch that random backhand in the mosh pit, but that same dude is gonna pick you up. He's like, "Are you okay?" The legacy portion is just to be good to each other. I'm not going to be an asshole to you unless you're an asshole to me. Chris said, I'll fucking say it. If you're going to be an asshole, guess what? You're being an asshole, but we're better at it than you are. So, like, if you really want to go down this road, let's have fun. Let's be silly. But at the end of the day, we're all here for the same reason. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as legacy goes, Rob, I would definitely say just be good to each other. We're all here for the same reason. We're all human beings. So that's.
I love that you guys are so humble.
I'm gonna try to be. Try to be.
Well, it's a good cover up. You're doing good. No.
So this one's going to make you think a little bit here.
I love this question.
Actually, it's a different question. Actually, for once, you can pick your own festival, but one day is only female fronted.
Ooh, all right.
You call Fran.
All right.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But the headliners are all female fronted.
Say Friday's female, Saturday is everybody else.
Okay, so we're just doing the female front. We're doing the whole festival.
Whole festival.
All right. For me, if it's female fronted, probably tops would be Entheos and Nightwish.
Oh yeah.
Flora's awesome, but so is Cheney. Cheney is a beast vocalist, one of the better death metal female singers I've seen. And I hate doing this because I just don't like splitting up female and male when it comes to metal. If you're there, you're there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a big sucker for Butcher Babies. I don't mind the two fronted group. But then from there, I mean, you could open it up. Ones we played with, Immortal Bird, I like a lot. Casket Robbery, obviously from Wisconsin here.
Mm-hmm.
Then after there, you just have to have fillers.
Mm-hmm. Mine's gonna be real quick and straight to the point. It's gonna sound crazy. Don't fucking judge me, but I'm gonna sell tickets right now. Paramore, Lacuna Coil, Ginger. Bam! That's it right there.
Killer lineup also.
Yeah.
Moi? I would have to say Doro Pesh.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Old school, man.
Yeah.
Been around a long, long time. I would say her. Probably. Oh boy, I'd have to say Paramore too. And
Paramore starts the weekend though.
you know, about
For
yeah,
sure.
For sure.
But I would have to say Doro Pesh, probably Paramore, and probably boy, man, this is a hard one.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's definitely. I have so many choices. Let's see, headliner. I don't know though. I've seen Ginger before, and she's pretty amazing live. I would have to probably say that. Yeah, I'd have to probably second Garrett on that.
They're a fucking killer band.
Yeah, great band.
Then you have your other 2 days.
Oh Jesus, Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's what I was
You
saying.
should probably
It's a 3-part question.
Yeah.
metal and thrash to one day, and death to one day, death and black metal.
Yeah. Okay.
And probably
all right.
make the Saturday the death and black metal days. That way Sunday it's like just the thrash metal, so there's a little bit more energy.
Okay.
But shit, like you got the
Jesus Christ.
black metal and death metal. I mean, obviously, like, oh,
I thought you were just saying the headliners for each day.
No.
That's why I put them in that order.
headliner on the death metal black metal band day would probably be Emperor. Been a big fan since I was a young kid. Surprisingly, I would say Hate Eternal, another really, really good death metal band. I caught them when I was a kid. Deicide, still rolling.
Female fronted.
No, we're past the female day. Now we're on the rest of the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, one day was female and the rest is.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you could add more females to the other days, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is a question.
But then, like Sunday, like with all the thrash metal bands, if you did it that way, I'd almost throw Revocation in there. Probably not the top headliner, but one of the top 3. Always been a big fan. Municipal Waste is always good. Headliner though for that day, Creator.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I got Sunday. Then on the weekend.
No, you can add it to Saturday. You can add it to Sunday.
If it's a long weekend, you can make it a Monday too.
Guys, this is such a lopsided question. I'm not gonna lie, because we're obviously musicians, but it's a business, so like we want to make money. We gotta get people in the fucking door. You gotta put one draw. Well, I'm not saying that those bands aren't draws. Oh my god, don't cancel us.
Cancel you.
But I mean, the heavy hitters, they never hurt. I've always been impartial to Lamb of God. They even though things have been fucking weird, obviously, the last couple of years, Lamb of God's one of the last one of the last like really big bands that are still fucking really pushing to that level, so to speak. So, you know, you throw that one in there anywhere during the weekend, you're going to sell 15% more tickets. So, like, we're going to put those guys in there. But if I had my way, I'm not going to lie, I've been fucking binging on Threat Signal for like the last week and a half. Canadian band, they've been around for fucking ever, but I don't think they play anymore, truth be told. But Threat Signal, they put on a good show. God damn, Rob, that is a good question. Throw together a fucking metal weekend. Phil, help me out. Give me another band.
Okay.
Give me another band.
All right.
Keep
Okay.
going.
Well, I'm gonna go with Doropesh Friday. I'm gonna go Hate Eternal Saturday. Dark Funeral Sunday.
Nice.
Okay.
Just
There
get
you
it
go.
all just get it all out of the way real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dark
Yeah.
Funeral is the shit.
Yeah.
So good live.
We're
Hoping to
gonna
go to see him in November. I think, in
yeah,
Milwaukee,
fuck yeah. Yeah, Cannibal Corpse and
Dark Funeral, Immolation, and Black Anvil.
yeah, they're gonna be at the rave, and we're gonna go catch that show. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Nice. All right, I'll jump in on this one. I usually have my own little method I do, but I'll jump around. I'll play with it today, seeing how no one can see me. Let's see. What skills do you think are the most useful in the music industry?
Patience.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one, dude. For real, patience. Because when you learn an instrument, it takes patience alone just to learn the instrument. And then if you're going to try to put it in like a real world context, you have to have like super patience on top of that because, you know, it doesn't matter how hard we prepare ourselves for the road, for these shows. Somebody's not doing their fucking job, period. So like in that moment, you need to be able to like take that breath. All right, man, what can we do to help you so that we can do our fucking job? Patience. That's my answer. Patience.
It's a good answer.
Besides patience, work.
That's a good one.
It's the one thing that like a lot of people kind of forget, and they try to, especially now, like most of us like grew up in the point where we didn't have YouTube or Google videos to watch and try to learn stuff. We actually had to learn either on our own or the normal way, like where you actually get taught
lessons.
stuff.
Yeah, go get lessons. Yeah.
If you don't put the practice in, not just rehearsal is different than practice. If you don't practice your instrument away from coming to rehearsal, it can be a problem later. I'm not saying theory wise, like, because theory is a box and you don't necessarily want to play inside of a limited area, but practice and work is the biggest part of becoming who you are as a musician. It's different when, you know, you're a vocalist. Oh, not really, because you still put in the work, but it's just musician-wise, you want to be on top of what you can do and always try to push yourself.
Versatile.
Yeah, versatile.
Mm-hmm.
I say always be prepared. You know what I mean? You always got to have your set down, your technique down, the way that you approach different venues and just, you know, and how the band's cranking that evening and stuff like that. You know, you really got to know your guys. You know what I mean? And it's, you know, you got to be prepared for any kind of thing, or, you know, if it's lyrics, vocals, guitars, you know, you really got to be up on your game, and, you know, and know the industry too. You know what I mean? About people that you play with and stuff like that, and contacts, and just be good at what you do, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. So here's a fun question. I hope it goes left. If you were an instrument, what would you be and why?
Drums.
No. Fran, we're going to rephrase that question, counselor. What could you be, or would you be, excluding
what you do.
Excluding
yeah,
from what
there you go. Yeah, not excluding what you play.
Bass, because you can slap it around a little bit.
And why?
All right. This guy says bass.
I would have to say, I mean, like, well, I play bass, so it's like
Can't do the bass.
I can't do bass. I would have to say probably piano, I guess. You know, you have this kind of like canvas of stuff that you have in front of you, and you can
Fretboard.
it's a fretboard, but it's 88 keys of
Just
evilness.
Ivories.
You know, ivories, ebony, ivory.
Shit. I would have to say, damn, theremin. Boom. Theremin, because the theremin is one of those instruments that is very underappreciated, and it's unknown for the most part, unless you're like a musician. Theremins, they're the one instrument where it's, you know, just a fucking rod sticking up in the air, and you can just kind of do your thing around it and make noise just from like your distance from this one rod. It's the goofiest. Now, can I actually change my answer?
Sure.
Theremin. Instead of theremin, I'm gonna go automaton. For sure, the automaton. Because not only does it look like a little Pac-Man when you're playing it, but like it's the same thing as just like a fuck. It's like a slide. It's a slide instrument, but it's so fucking goofy. But if you can actually master the automaton, nothing but love for you. I tip my hat. So my answer is automaton. And if you guys don't know what a fucking automaton is, you're on YouTube right now.
Ola Englund.
As soon as the interview ends, fucking go search automaton professional. You're welcome.
Okay. How would you describe yourselves to your fans?
Musically, I mean, like, anybody that's been around us knows that we like to have a good time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we live in Wisconsin, baby.
Musically, honestly, I don't even know if we really know, because like
No, we do know.
We do know, but
100%.
We've like.
That's your job to figure it out.
Yeah.
If you want to ask us about musicianship, about our music, like we try to be the sleeper. We try to be that sleeper cell out of the show, out of whatever we're doing, whatever we're connected in. Who are these guys? We show up, we do our thing, and then at the end of the night, everybody's like, "What are those guys?" That's what I shoot for. That's what I shoot for personally. People have asked us so many times, you know, what can we compare you to? And it's just like, let's stop asking what you can compare us to. Just listen to the music and you'll know we're a reflection of flesh. This is us. This is what we do. It's take it or leave it kind of situation. Because I feel like, especially with these guys' history, with the music, the local like Milwaukee metal scene, at this point, dude, we have to do our own thing, man. And I'm, you know, people, they ask again and again and again.
Well, to piggyback on this, if you can send somebody a song to describe you, what song would it be?
Oh man.
Out of our stuff?
No, out of anything out of anything.
Out of anything.
Yeah.
That's on you guys.
If you need to pick two songs, pick two songs.
You guys pick one apiece, because I got nothing.
Go ahead. I know what.
Just because it kind of relates to the speed and everything that we play, I Ascend by Dark Funeral.
Into the Pit by Testament.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. I feel like with original music nowadays, especially, you know, it's really important to stand out. So that's why, you know, we're reflection of flesh, you know. That's the thing. I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, next question. I'm sorry. Let's keep going.
All right. So, Fran thought I was going to ask this question earlier. I'm just going to ask it now. 12 disciples. Who's at your table?
First three.
Man.
Last Supper.
Rob, I have a picture of the Last Supper, but with all of the 80s slasher killers.
Okay.
He cheated for this shit.
On my wall in my living room right now. I can't move the camera, but dude, it's in my living room right now. So
That's beautiful.
obviously we got this 3 at the table, but I mean my personal table is just filled with psychos. So
I mean, shit. I mean, if you're actually like picking like even us not at the table, think of it that way. The 12 disciples.
There has to be one female, though.
You got to have a Mary Magdalene.
You have to have one female.
Mother Mary.
Prostitute.
yeah.
Mother Mary's the Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
Prostitute.
That's great.
Man, I mean, this shit. If it's us 3, not even if it's us 3, like you got to have some of the original guys like in the whole scene that are actually cool. Like, honestly, one of the coolest dudes I've ever met was Sammy from Goat Horde. Very, very laid back, very humble, like to hang out, but like knows when to like pull it back and be like, dude, I gotta go perform a show. He'd be at the table.
Think heroes.
Think heroes.
think your idols.
Derek Roddy.
There you go. There's another one.
Probably Hellmauder from Dark Funeral. Either that or Lord Ahriman.
Mm-hmm.
Hellhammer. Corpse Grinder.
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody needs to be like Corpse Grinder.
Yeah. Randy.
The Randers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Randy.
I would say Sean from Dying Fetus.
Okay, that's one half.
There you go.
You give the other half.
All right, I got mine. I got Lemmy on my left. I got fucking Elvis Presley on my right.
Okay.
Kurt Cobain, fucking all them guys to my it's Fats Domino, fucking all them guys, all the 50s and 60s guys, just awesome table.
It's a
man.
very diverse
Johnny Cash,
table.
I got
Yeah.
everybody on that table.
Can you pass the ketchup?
Hold on. I'm going to feed off his question now. All right. If you had a Moses in your life, who would he be and what would your 10 commandments be?
Dimebag Daryl.
Hell yeah.
Commandment 1 through 10. Blacktooth grins. That's it. That's mine. 100%. 100%.
Bill.
Who's my Moses?
Yeah.
Let my
Parts the Red
people
Sea.
go.
For more than 10 commandments, you dropped a couple. So
He dropped many.
Yeah.
I would have to say probably. I mean, my big thing, Moses would probably be Lemmy as my big guy. And I would have to say, drink as much as you can, party as much as you can, do as much shit as you can, go home late, don't go to work, shit like that. You know what I mean? Spend all your money at the bar, stuff like that.
Fucking rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
For me, probably Chuck Schuldiner from Death. Not in a more like laid back way, but just the realization that just be cool.
Be excellent.
You know, Bill and Ted. Nice. Yeah, just be who you are and be real, because like society is the real evil, and the only way you can really express the evil that it is through metal. So
Just through yourself.
yeah,
Don't let
I would say Chuck.
Whatever you love, don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Doesn't matter if it's metal or if it's fucking knitting or if it's fucking mechanic. I don't give a shit what you do. Just be passionate and, be humble. Be you.
Okay. Rob, go ahead. It's still your turn, man.
Okay. If you can marry any fictional character, but you cannot get divorced, who would it be?
I was gonna say that's a Jack question.
Come on. Get married to, but you can't leave. Can't
Yep.
divorce. Shit.
The not leaving part just made that whole question difficult.
I know.
I'm thinking with my dick, so it's like it's the chick that I want to fuck for the rest of my life, or it's the chick that's gonna make me food for the rest of my life.
Well, in certain cultures, you can have more than one. So, what culture are we talking about? There you go.
About my culture. That's still a good question. Fuck. Oh shit. Her name's Monica. Her name's Monica Marciniak. That's her name. That's my answer.
Fictional.
Fictional. God damn it, she's very much real.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the way you looked, it looked very convincing.
God damn
Fictional.
it. Fictional.
Yeah.
Fuck. Elvira.
Heyo.
Nice. Mic drop. Ooh. That's up there. Elvira is like top 3. Ms. Adams from the Addams Family.
Nice.
Letitia.
Morticia.
Morticia. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope you can hear me peeing in the background.
Oh, let me see here. Fictional, right? Fictional,
Yes.
fictional character. Well, I watched Wonder Woman 1984 last night, and that chick on there is amazing. I'd probably go with Wonder Woman 1984, and I would never leave. Just to let you know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rob.
Well, I'm gonna wait for him to come back, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
All right, I do this every episode. You can flip it. You can flip it on me now.
Oh, flip it on you now.
Yeah.
Him only.
All right. Rob, if you would rather be friends, or would you rather be friends with a superhero or an alien? But if you were friends with the alien, you couldn't tell anybody about it.
I'm probably gonna go superhero.
Fucking no. Elaborate. I'm sorry. Keep going, buddy.
I would probably say superhero.
Go on. Why?
Could be seen in public with, say, superhero.
Mm-hmm. What happens to all of the superheroes' friends as soon as the identity is known of the superheroes? What happens to the best friends?
Normally unlifed, but it is what it is.
Fuck it, I'm ready.
Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I mean, like,
No. The friends are always used as bait for superheroes, but with the alien, you're just a crazy person, and I'm already considered a crazy person, so it's not like.
So am I, but I'm not gonna be hanging out with ET. Like, it's not, or Kazoo. No, it's not. I mean, that was his name, right? Kazoo.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I'm just saying in general. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So, like,
all right, no, that's fair.
Man,
That's
there
fair.
you go.
That's fair. All right,
I'm an now or never kind of person.
you got me on that one. What do you guys got?
Oh, it's on us now too. All right. I do Alien.
No. Ask him a question.
Oh, ask him a question. Each ask you a question.
Yeah,
All right.
fucking flip it on him. Let him have it.
We're playing freaking Uno here. You can flip it.
Man. Would you rather not be able to feel things or not be able to taste things?
Mm. Sacrifice one of the senses.
One or the other.
Probably feel
All right.
like
I'm right there with you. I'm not
like,
gonna lie.
I mean, I mean, we all have our moments. Sometimes we don't feel shit at the time anyway.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
If you're jaded toward things, you don't feel nothing.
It's good. Good.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, fantastic.
It's getting dark in here.
Let me think. So when you're doing your podcast and stuff like that, did you ever think about like what would it be to have like your ultimate podcast interview as far as like who's the person that you would like to have on your show?
I had a partial already.
Okay.
I had one member partial.
Oh, okay.
His other project, he was. I actually got to speak to him. But if I had the tire band of my favorite band,
Mhm.
yeah, I could call quits after that.
And the favorite band is?
I'm a huge Korn fan.
Oh, all right.
So if I did get to interview Jonathan, I'm not saying I would hang this up, but
I'm good.
I mean, it that would take the cake, and maybe take a couple days off.
Yeah, that's
Good question.
that's one of the
Good.
peaks.
I
That's
will
one of the
say
peaks.
I love Ray Lugier. The
Yeah,
drummer
dude,
right
that
now.
man,
The guy is
holy shit,
an absolute
that guy's a monster.
monster.
He's a fucking beast.
If every snare drum hit I ever do from here on out sounded like that, I could die happy.
You know his story, right?
Yeah.
That what do you call it? He used to work for them. He used to work for them, and that's what happened.
Yep. There was an opening.
There was an opening, and he swooped in.
Okay.
Mine in the gutter. Mine in the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to go a little bit back to business on my shit here.
All right.
Okay.
The band's name, Reflection of Flesh. What was the inspiration? How'd that come about?
Essentially, it was kind of just expecting yourself, but like when you look into something, either whether it be a mirror, a cup of coffee, whatever, it's a reflection of yourself. So reflection of flesh, which
Yeah.
the flesh you stand in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But
I
hey,
was thinking-
we have
I was-
coffee cups now. What do you see when you look at a cup of coffee? Reflection of flesh.
All right. So next time I look at my
Where-
cup of coffee,
where
I'm
you
going to
go-
see myself.
Where are you buying your coffee from?
Oh
Man. Collectivo.
Teal Anodyne.
Anodyne. Yeah. Anodyne.
Death Wish coffee I do once in a while.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough. I tried Death Wish, man. I love my coffee, and they named that shit appropriately.
But no, here there's actually quite a bit of coffee roasters. So Collectivo would be number one, Anodyne would be number two.
Mm-hmm.
Anodyne's actually got a venue built into one of their spots by us. Collectivo has one built up at the east side where they do shows.
Yeah.
Both places are cool.
Oof. Nice. So, since you guys have been home from tour, what have you guys been up to?
The new album.
Yep.
For sure. We came back, ready to play music for sure, because obviously, we know how the last couple of years for music has been. We missed the tour cycle with Parasitic because of the C word. But now, we kind of got our money's worth, so to speak, out of Parasitic. But yeah, now it's just a new album. We're gonna put out at least a 5-track album or a 5-track EP by springtime. this upcoming year. But we're working on the next 2 singles right now. Because, obviously with this whole situation, you got to stay relevant. And since we had the material before COVID hit, we're a little late to the party, but we're trying as best as we can right now to stay
Focused.
relevant. The word is relevant.
Yeah.
You got any? Do
but
you guys have an ETA on that?
end of the year for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be
Cool.
December, maybe January. We're trying. That's the one thing that we've always done. We've been a band. We've been together for a little less than 5 years, almost 5 years. And it's always been a rush. It's always been like a race to the finish line. This is the first opportunity for us to actually take our time with the writing process. So, we had a point to make with just all of the live shows and all of the touring that we did over the last 18 months.
8 months, not 18.
Well, either way, over the last year. Over the last year. Yeah, you're right. Over the last year, we wanted to make sure that we were hitting other markets, pushing our music and our tones to other cities, outside of Milwaukee. But now we actually have the opportunity to actually take the time to really write the album. So that's what we're doing right now. We have plans for a single by the end of the year and an EP by springtime next year, and then touring cycle starts up again, and let's just hope, hail Stan, that we can actually get back out on the road. We have a couple of one-off shows. We got Wasco's September 10th,
Yep.
Wisconsin Northern Metal Fest.
It's going to get announced soon, but we're headlining Barley Pop Live in Madison and
There
Steel
you go.
Frequency
Yeah.
with Yatuma and a couple other bands
Mm-hmm.
in November.
Mhm.
But besides that, like we're dug into actually making new material.
Just new stuff.
Having the new practice room too helps with that.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple facilities here in Milwaukee where you can practice, but we were in one for a long time. They actually built the room for us, so they soundproofed all the walls, even the hallway and the door next door, because there's a studio next door, because we're quite loud.
It's pretty cool.
But we actually have a very nice window view of the Hone Bridge here, so it's pretty cool to go in there and actually like focus, write new stuff, and then always look out the window and see the pretty parts of Milwaukee.
Where we come from.
Yep.
Okay.
Come from.
So you guys are doing a raffle contest.
We are.
What is that about?
Ooh.
Number one's up right now.
Yeah.
So that's with Big Cartel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Big Cartel or Big Cartel
Correct.
site, reflectionofflesh.bigcartel.com.
All right. So what is the contest for the people who don't know?
First one, we're doing one of three. Is we literally saved. We came up this last tour with 5 set lists, and we literally rotated between them every night because we only had a certain amount of time to play.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the actual sets from one of us or all of us playing that night or the whole tour, signed by us. It's also got 8x10 signed, and then any of our shirts, as long as it's in your size and we have it, literally it's $5 to enter.
And you can enter as many times
Yep,
as you want.
but you have to type in the code to actually get the shipping to take off, because
Yeah,
Big
for free,
Cartel is
yeah.
weird.
Okay.
Oh, it's raffle ship free is the code. So there you type that in, and it's $5. And then
Okay.
we just throw names into a hat, draw it at the end of the month, which we're doing it the whole month of August too. We did it a couple days early just to like do some like initial reaching, but we'll push it the next month, and then we'll do number 2, and then we'll do number 3.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. So you give everyone a chance to get hooked up with some merch and some cool shit. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Rob, ask a question. I can see it in your face. Do it.
Well, talking about merch, Do you guys know where, when you're on tour, God forbid you run out, do you know where you can have them print you stuff everywhere you go?
Yes, but after this last tour, they're probably not going to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So we've been using Custom Torso in Ohio for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh and the boys there do really good work. They're upfront about their turnaround time, where you are in the mix. But when it came to actually being on the road, he told us, hey, if you ever have a problem, hit us up and we will actually orchestrate it. So it happened the first 9 shows of this last tour where we had to reorder one of our shirts. We literally came down to the point where we did the math and everything, and we had to order these shirts or we would be out by the time we got to this point. And initially it was sent to Texas, but this is where the hanger comes in. UPS was the one that screwed up. UPS lost the package.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't only contain our merch, so it was a big problem. But yeah, as far as like when you're on the road, as long as your guys are like cool, we know a couple other spots too that can print up like simple merch real fast. RJ from Alica actually got us a guy in Texas, so if we're ever there, we can like message him ahead of time, like a couple days, and you can go to his shop and pick up the shirts.
It's all about correspondence.
Yeah.
Like, truthfully, you can get shirts printed just about anywhere as long as you have enough heads up.
Right.
You know, we're here. We're gonna be here in 2 weeks. We need the shirts done by then, so that when we come through, we can just throw them on the bus, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down
This
to.
last
just
one,
correspondence,
it was
man.
not on the company because they bumped us ahead of the line.
Mm-hmm.
They printed the shirts right away. They
Yeah.
shipped them literally within a week
Yeah,
of taking the order,
just the delivery.
and it was the delivery of it that screwed up, where it
Fucked
went
it
to
up.
Texas, and then all of a sudden, oh, we don't know where it is. And then all of a sudden, 2 days later, they find it and ship it to an address, and then we had to forward it. And yeah, that was a mess.
It was fun.
But it was not UPS, or it was UPS. It was not Custom Torso.
So you keep record of how many shirts you have?
Yes,
Of course, yeah.
I have a
Merch
Google-
inventory.
Yep, merch inventory.
Very important.
Dude,
Merch
very
inventory.
I do it
important.
very regularly. We actually just sold a couple shirts in the last couple of days from friends in Milwaukee, which I kind of laughed at them from buying it through the website because you can just,
Talk to Chris.
talk to me and pay cash,
Yeah.
and I'll just like deliver
No,
to you.
yeah.
But
When you're on the when you're on the road,
yeah,
especially if you have somebody looking after the merch for you while you're doing what we're doing,
Yeah.
you have got to make sure that there's accountability for every shirt that you purchase, because
Oh yeah.
like if fucking $70 just goes missing through shirts,
where to go.
exactly. So yeah,
typically
inventory,
we
very
have
important.
a spreadsheet that's got all of the inventory totals. It's not per sale that we do it because we don't rely on PayPal or Big Cartel to actually do that for you. But whoever's selling that night, we actually print out pages where you mark down what you sell of whatever.
Yep.
And then every night we update the database.
Yep.
Okay. Who writes the music?
What was that?
Who writes the music?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of us here.
yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
We all
yeah.
contribute lyrical content. When we get in a room and we actually start hammering out the tunes, we all have ideas. There's some suggestions that go around, and we get what we got.
Mm-hmm.
We try not to make it where like you're reliant upon one person or another person. It's everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a team effort here,
Yeah.
and there's not one guy writing lyrics, there's not one guy writing guitar, there's not one. Everybody has their equal parts and time to put into the whole thing. You know what I mean? There's not one person that is like the whole thing. It's, Reflection of Flesh is 3 guys sitting right here. So there's no, there's really nobody else that writes anything.
Woo! Can't do that
Okay.
anymore.
Yeah.
So, do you guys write for yourself or for your fans?
Ourselves.
Ourselves.
Oh man, I don't want to say fuck the fans, but
Well,
yeah,
no,
dude.
It's
Straight up,
it's,
dude.
It's
It-
art.
This is us. This is
It's-
this is
yeah.
this is us.
It's
dude.
art. We don't go out trying to, try to grab comments off a Facebook post or an Instagram post or Twitter even too. Like, we write what we write
You're gonna like
for
it
a reason,
or you're not.
and we have ideas already. And I know like some pop bands or popular bands tend to be like, oh yeah, it's all about the fans.
If they're fans, it shouldn't matter what you
It
write.
really shouldn't matter because you're the artist. You're doing what you're doing.
If they're
Well,
fans,
see, my take on it is the fans know what you're doing, and they buy your albums, and they read your lyrics, and they understand what you're saying, and they pay attention to what you're doing. And with everything that you write or everything that you talk about or what they say, they pay attention to that and what they know, and it's just our thing, So.
Okay. So, I'll let Rob go after this. In the wake of course, the pandemic, what were some of the ways you were practicing self-care? Like, what advice would you give to fans experiencing anxiety or mental struggles through this time?
talk to somebody.
Yeah.
That's literally. Hold on. Yeah. You're gonna ask that question 100%. No fucking doubts about it. Talk to somebody. If you fucking feel like there's something wrong with how you're naturally operating, ask somebody else if I seem weird. You don't have to divulge what's going on, but say, hey man, am I being me right now? Am I off? And 9 times out of 10, you won't even have to ask the question. Somebody's gonna ask you, are you feeling okay? What's going on with you right now? Oh man, I'm really glad you asked. Because I actually have some shit to talk about. Dude, we live in this culture where like people like to sit on their feelings, and it's just not necessary, and it usually turns out to be tragic. So Fran, to answer your question, talk to somebody. Say something. Just say something.
All of us have lost people this whole last 2 years.
Man.
I had 5 friends that
Yeah.
some way or other died.
Yeah.
Some were natural, others were not, but they got into a funk and didn't know how to get out because there's no personal contact with people. And I still think that that's a big part of dealing with issues, is like actually having physical interaction with people.
Yeah.
And even though some people don't like that, which for the most part I don't like people. I've fight people.
I hate them so much.
I just don't like people.
They're so fucking stupid.
But you still need that physical
Yeah.
interaction that all of a sudden nobody had, and it was weird.
Yeah.
Luckily, we were able to keep it together for a while, and eventually we had to move practice away from where we are now because the county we're in didn't allow us to practice in a room within a certain feet of each other. So we literally moved 30 minutes down the road and were able to practice again, and then a month later we could move back. But yeah, it's just you need interpersonal contact, even if you don't like it.
Just say something.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
say something. Just say something.
Yeah, I like that. Go ahead,
Next
Rob.
question. Let's go.
So, do you have any advice for people coming up?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Run away.
Run away!
Yeah, no.
No. Figure out as soon as you can why you're doing it. Whether it be for you, whether it be for other people. Do you want to take the initiative to tour? Do you want to just create stuff? There's different levels of it. You know, we don't knock on people that are comfortable with only playing like shows in their neighborhood. That's the greatness of music. There's no definitive boundaries of anything. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But like when you're doing it for a certain reason, like if you want to do it this way, there's steps for it. But touring is not for everybody.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
yeah.
Touring is not for everybody.
Manage your expectations.
Yes.
That's the best advice that I could possibly give to anybody that is aspiring to try to do the live music scene, just to express themselves through music.
Nice.
Ability that we're built with. It's something you have to work on. So as long as you're okay with your dream not fucking happening the way that you want it to go, you're still going to be satisfied and you're still going to be fulfilled in pursuing the dream.
But to do
You know what I mean?
different things, there's work involved too.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, a lot of it,
Go that
a
way.
lot of it, a lot
A
of
lot of work.
it, a lot of it, a lot of it. If it were easy, everybody and their fucking sister would do it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
especially nowadays, because in the 80s and the 90s, you could actually make real money off of music. It's a completely different fucking scene now, and we're all slowly trying to adapt because, you know, we may have understood what music was, you know, just pop the can. We all understood what music was, you know, 25 years ago, and how you could actually optimize on it. But compared to the technological age that we live in right now, with all of the socials, Facebook, fucking Twitter, TikTok, all of that shit, you can't make money off of music without word of mouth. So, word of mouth, the other side of that equation is fucking work. Lots of work, man. Lots of work.
Nobody knows who you are until you actually play in front of them.
Until you say it, we're here now. Sit. No. Sit down. Listen to this.
Nice.
Well, I was asked a question about a couple weeks ago. Somebody's new to the scene. How do they get booked?
Pick up your phone.
No,
Call the venue.
actually, go on Facebook or whatever social media platform you have. See what shows are happening in your area. Go to the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I told them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Yeah.
simplest form of
Yeah. No, you're
networking
right.
at its best.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's the one thing like that we've experienced here in Milwaukee. Like Milwaukee's a little more old school. You actually have to print out, like 3x5 flyers and go to shows and hand stuff out. I try to go to shows when I can. We all do. But obviously, with what we do and work in general, it's you can't always get to a show. So like initially getting the contact with people is great, but that's the easiest way to do it.
I would agree. Yeah, 100%. Got to be out there. You got to put boots on the street. You have to be out there. Again, word of mouth. Word of mouth, it's really fucked up. We live in 2022 right now where social media dominates a lot of shit, but word of mouth is the way to do it. It really is.
It carries more
It really
water.
Yep.
It really
Yeah.
is.
You can post every day.
Doesn't matter.
Or boost
No,
post.
it
or,
doesn't
whatever.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
it's
At
gonna
all.
it's gonna be. I posted things for certain things, and I was told, "Oh, I never saw that." Yeah, well, every day you have to.
No way.
You got to talk to people.
Yep.
Yeah. So, how much do you think your music has evolved since you guys first started?
A lot.
Oh
Wow.
man, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Especially when this guy started singing.
It's like, hi.
100%. As soon as he started fucking singing for the band, like that, and that's I feel like this next album and everything. That's why like we're making it such a priority to really take our time to actually write the music the way that we want it to be written. Because Phil, you joined the band. He joined the band a year after.
Not even a year. It
like,
was like
yeah,
a couple months after we released the first album.
it was like 8 months after the first album. Phil joined. He hopped on board. Obviously, just doing the bass player stuff, being that
To
guy.
his credit,
Doing my thing.
Yeah,
it took him 2 weeks to learn the whole album.
yeah, no,
Oh shit!
yeah.
Wow.
It was on point.
But
Yeah.
then Star Wipe a couple of years later, we gotta get rid of this guy. What are we gonna do? We tried out probably like 2 or 3 different people to do vocals. Phil the whole time was in the back, just like
Hi.
I can do it. I could do it. And then we finally got to that point where it was just like, okay, yeah, Phil, let's see what you got. And fucking nailed it. And has been nailing it since then. So it's really ooh, excuse me. It's really exciting right now. What is that little fucking cat? Totally just I lost my train of thought. Where was I going? Shit! Fuck!
Phil's nailing it. He's always been nailing it.
No. Fran, what was your question?
How the music evolved.
How the music evolved, exactly.
Yeah, how much the music evolved? And you're talking about how Phil just changed the whole thing.
So before, it was a lot of I don't want to say nonsense, but there was no real point to it. I feel like with everything that we've been doing over the last 2 years, there's more specificity. There's more of a direction to the actual music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all on this guy. This guy, surprisingly enough, again, he plays that fucking tree trunk of a bass.
Fretless
But
basses.
the guy has got fucking nothing but thought behind the lyrics. So has our music evolved? 100%. 100%. You know,
That's awesome.
We try not to stray too far away from the brand, so to speak. But at the same time, you got to get flexible and you got to try new things and you got to do stuff that you're not used to. So the next album, this upcoming album, I'm really excited about, for sure.
I'm definitely looking forward to hearing it, checking it out.
Oh yeah, it's going to be really, really good. So stay tuned.
What was the inspiration for the album?
But for the most part,
Aw.
Okay, me? Okay, all right. Inspiration for the album, I would have to say probably, well, I've been on the road with these guys for a long, long time. And it's a lot of like working hard, a lot of pain, suffering, you know what I mean? A lot of like faith and how that you look at things. It's really not what you're really looking at. You know what I mean? It's like the inspiration is like, we've been through so much together as guys, as like people. And that's probably like the real big thing, and these guys contribute a lot to what I scream about all the time, you know what I mean? Like everyday stuff, so we put that all in together and it just works,
Nice.
So.
All right, I got one more question, and I just like to ask this. It's been a while since I asked this. If you could write your own epitaph, what would it say?
fuck off.
Live fast, eat trash.
My own epitaph. It would probably say, boy, here lies a guy that fucking partied hard, fucking went the distance.
He
fucking
played it fast. He played it loose.
Played it loose, played it hard.
Work
Went-
hard, play hard.
Went all the way and fucking there it is, man. You know what I mean? Left it all on the table, I guess.
All right, so you're gonna need a bigger tomb then. Like
Yeah.
a bigger...
A mausoleum.
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 It'd be like the Egyptians. Everything will be written on the walls and pictures.
Mhm, yeah. Hieroglyphs.
That's good, Fran. Yeah, I like that.
Rob, you're out, man.
All right.
I'm done.
Oh, I always have plenty more, but I try to stick within that hour range.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. Yeah. Rob,
So what message would you want to give to your fans?
Best question of the night.
I can answer. I'm ready for it.
Go.
If there's anything I can say to the fans of Reflection of Flesh right now, I know you fucking guys. we just started doing the other market stuff over the last 2 years. So for the people that are in our city right now, for the people that fucking doubt us, that talk shit about us, I'll tell you one thing right now: we're coming for you. Plain and simple around it. You're either beside us or you're behind us, right? That's it. That really, truthfully, is it. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned, man. I'm so sick, and we're starting to get into like political fucking like deep scene Milwaukee shit. We'll see you there. We'll see you there.
Huh.
We'll see you there.
Challenge accepted. Hell yeah.
That's my thing. We'll see you there, dude. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
See you there.
So if fans wanted to actually look into merch and just check you guys out, what platforms would they go to?
The light. Oh, the light. Facebook.com/Reflection of Flesh. Go like, share, rate, review, subscribe. YouTube.com/Reflection of Flesh. Even more important, subscribe, rate, review, all of that shit. Definitely.
YouTube's been awesome lately, so
Absolutely. Yeah, the Knoxville video, the Chris's drum through, the drum playthroughs. Go check those links out.
Bandcamp. All of the social
Bandcamp.
medias.
Yeah,
All of them.
bandcamp.com/Reflection of Flesh.
Reflection of Flesh.
BigCartel.com/Reflection of Flesh.
Yep.
There's a whole bunch of them, guys. Don't be lazy. You know what we're talking about. Whether or not you're gonna go take the extra 10-15 seconds to type our name in. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. Spotify, fucking YouTube, Google. Yeah, we're there. And we're fucking coming. We're coming. We're here for your daughter, Chuck. Yeah. Emperor.
Say what?
G bases, symbols,
Scorpion
yeah.
percussion,
Dirtbag
clothing,
clothing.
Yeah.
tune guitar picks.
Yeah, Intune, yeah. What do I feel like we're missing something?
No, that's Nibble Stage.
Sent them?
No, we got that.
Yeah, that.
We're there. We're there. Just go. Just don't be lazy, guys. Just Reflection of Flesh anywhere. We're the only ones there. We're the only ones there. So,
yeah.
look us up, man. We really look forward to fucking bumping heads wherever we end up, because I can guarantee you right now, we're coming for you. We're gonna be back around. We've been around a little bit. We're coming back, and we're
Ready
coming
to fight.
for blood.
You guys, thank you so much for taking
Thank you.
time out to join us tonight. It was awesome. Thank you. Of course, I know I'll see you guys again. I know that's going to happen.
That was a pleasure. You guys be good. Be safe. Wash
Oh,
your
yeah.
hands.
All right. And next time you guys
All right.
get to see me, and we'll talk.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Good night, Rob.
Good night.
Night, guys.